Yo, what's happening, my people? This is your Captain AJ Murky here, and welcome to another aviation adventure. And today I'm going to be heading over to London Heathrow to attend my very first meetup with Infinite Flights. I've just got out of the baggage hall and finished my shift, so it's time for me to drop off my duffel bag on the belt and head over to airside. My first flights will be departing out of Terminal 2 with none other than my national home country hybrid airline, say with me, Queer Fungus. So let's head over to the gate and take a look at my ride to Heathrow. And here it is, Aer Lingus' fifth dreaded A320neo named Saint Flora or Niamh Blah. Registration is NSE, aka New Seating Equipped, as their seats are different to NSA and NSB, which were the two A320neos I've recently flown on. All this will be explained in a future video, so stay tuned for that. Here I am seated on my favorite seat on any Aer Lingus A320, 2F, the best seat to get some stunning views of the CFM56 engines or LEAP 1As, which is right in front of me. So without no further yapping, cue the cinematics. As you can tell by the title, thumbnail, and the stars of this video, this will be my very first in real life community meetup with Infinite Flight. I've been wanting to attend their first one in 2022, but unfortunately due to financial difficulties at the time, which I won't disclose, I couldn't make it, which got me quite upset. When Infinite Flight announced the list of meetups for 2024, including Heathrow, I was like, yes, 100%, I'm attending this meetup by fire by force. I was determined to make it happen, even going as far as changing my shift to ensure my attendance. So here I am, currently on that flight, making this dream a reality. I'm excited to explore my experience of spotting at Heathrow for the second time, but this time in a different and popular location. I'm also looking forward to meeting the community along with Dan and Cameron, which, spoiler alert, I didn't get to chat to at the time. Anyways, as we are just about to head onto our approach down to Heathrow, let me show you some views of the City of London, which is another reason as to why I chose this seat. And here we have touchdown with a flight time of 53 minutes. Flight was pretty smooth as usual, and I hope you guys liked the London views. Anyways, time to disembark, grab my bag and head to the hotel. Hotel done us nicely. You know, they gave us a complimentary bottle of water. Cheerio.
I'm gonna stop all that, man. I'm gonna keep it going. F it. You know, they always be saying, it's coming home. It's coming home.
Don't ever say that again. Got the ironing board.
This is what I need. Oh, we got an ironing board. Okay, alright. Okay.
Got ourselves a nice, lovely bathroom.
Look at that. Yes. God damn.
A lot of room. I don't even want to show my face. Not yet. Got some complimentary towels.
Motherfucker, I paid $250 for this.
Damn.
250. God damn it. So much you can do with 250 euros, man.
I paid for all that.
I should have stayed with my cousins. I should have caught up with my cousins.
But nope. I want to stay at the hotel. And it's only 2 days, so it's like, and I don't want to have to sleep in my cousin's house. I should have paid for an Airbnb or something, but why not pay more for the quality, you know? You got some nice TV. Let me just turn this John on, you feel me? Yes, sir. Look at this John. We got some phone. We're down in some numbers. Got some notes. We got a lamp up there. Hey, come on. And we got ourselves a breathtaking view. Woo! Absolutely stunning. We got some lights. Got a bedroom here, bedside. Oh, you got a safe. Safe life. You get me, but I don't even know the code of the safe. Anyways, TV's on. Press OK. I want to see what's up with Turkey versus Netherlands versus Turkey, because I want to see who wins this one. I want Turkey to win this one, honestly. I'm so freaking happy that England won against Switzerland in the penalty. Everybody wants Switzerland to win because they don't like England. I don't give a shit what you guys say. You get me? Like, England is winning no matter what. It's coming home. And what happened? What happened, AJ? What happened? Yes, we won against Switzerland and Netherlands, but what happened in the finals? What happened? Anyways, if you guys are enjoying this video so far, please do not forget to like this video, right there, slam that subscribe button, hit that notification bell if you guys want to be notified to more of my uploads. So yeah, let's roll on part 2.
The next day.
Alright, so here I am at Terminal 2, just chilling for a few. Meetup doesn't start like at 12, and yeah, I know I should be at the hotel, but I didn't want to miss going to the bus. So yeah, what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna find somewhere to sit, go over to eat, and watch Big Jet TV, because I've heard that he's doing a live stream as well. So now I know you lot are gonna be asking me, yo, why does this guy look like Black Akashi, ready to start a kunai crime or something? Well, let me explain. No face, no case. Not trying to catch no case. No face, no case. Not gonna catch no case. No face, no case. Hey, hey, not gonna catch no face. No face, no case. No, but for real though, at the time, I didn't want anybody to know who I am. Maybe because I'm chopped, but also because most of the videos you're just gonna be seeing the video itself and not my face. So if I have something to say, I will display my voice, but not my face. I wanted to get to a certain subscriber counts. So let's say, for example, getting up to, let's say, 100k subscribers. When I'm ready to, you know, show you guys my face, I'll do that. You know what I mean? Or maybe when I somehow become a pilot or a dream job for myself. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why I decided, okay, I'm just gonna hide my face until I am ready to, you know, display it out there to the mass, you know. And because it's already out there in the meetup, you know, you've already seen it on the forum. At this point, it's like, is there any use of putting on a mask? Everybody knows who I am, everybody knows my face. So it's like, let me just show it anyway, you know what I mean? So yeah, just got mushroom, I don't even know what the name is, but it's like mushroom toast with cheese while watching my man Big Jet TV live on the M4 iPad Pro. Alright, time to make my way over to you guys. I'll be wearing a navy hoodie, Adidas tracksuit bottoms, and a mask, just to let them know who I am, you know. So after sending out my message, it is time for me to head over to the meetup. But before then, I just needed to grab a couple of snacks. Right, so for the food, this is going to be a 5-hour session. I gotta have something to eat. So I'll take this, a vegan flapjack. I'll take that. Morning good. After grabbing whatever I needed, it is time for me to head over to the meetup, which apparently became the hardest task for me. See, let me explain. The meeting point was at Myrtle Avenue. Now, to get to Myrtle Avenue, I just needed to take the Piccadilly line, only one stop towards Hatton Cross. And from Hatton Cross, just need to get out there from the station and walk over to the spotting area. However, I made it harder for myself. And you're gonna see in this video how much of a I really am. Because as you can see, this is where I'm supposed to go. It clearly says underground, which indicates the Piccadilly line. It even says underground transfer at the bottom of the signage. But I was fully in doubt, so I was like, do you know what? Let me just head upstairs the escalator and find another way. So I decided to head out and find another path to get into the train station. Which, Anthony, what are you doing? You were correct the whole time.
Hello, guys. I'm stuck. I don't even know where the I'm going. I don't even know where the Piccadilly line is. Maybe I'm supposed to go underground, find the Piccadilly line, but...
Yes, exactly that. Go down the escalator and just keep going towards where it says Elizabeth line. Just don't even ignore that. You are on the money.
Because if I go underground, that's where the Lizzie line is.
Yes, that's where you're supposed to go, Anthony.
I'm just wandering around like an idiot, man.
Yes, of course you are wandering around like a Aegis. I don't understand how you do not know where you're supposed to go, because you're on the money. You are on the right track, but you're just doubting yourself. You're making it complicated for yourself here, Anthony. Come on.
Telling me when I walk towards the Piccadilly line, they tell me I'm away from that direction. But when I'm walking towards that direction, then there's literally no pathways for me. This is literally complicated of a place to go to, man.
So I had to ask the community, do you know where the Piccadilly line is? And to be honest with you, I kind of feel bad for the people who had to tell me where it is, because it's literally not that hard. I even had to go as far as to reinstall Discord, which took a while. And once I got into the login part, I was like, you know what? Bun that. This is too much effort. I don't have the patience. So this is why I was trying to walk over here, trying to cross. Got myself into a sticky situation. Then I saw the underground station, the Piccadilly line up there, which is literally up there, yeah? Cool. So I was like, okay, how do I get there? Do I just walk around here and then cross? Oh, look at that livery, holy shit. That looks beautiful. See, this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you should not rely too much on Google Maps, because it will make you look like a fucking moron most of the time. Please, use your gut instinct. Alright, so I've done this like several times, going back, forth, left, right, and center, just to find that one line, until it got to the point where my stress levels skyrocketed to the almighty high.
To be honest with you guys, this is the most frustrating thing I have to deal with now. I have to cross the road, but how am I going to cross the road when there's a lot of risk going on up there? It doesn't make sense. I'm already killing time. It's almost 12 now. I want to cross the road. I want to get to Piccadilly line. I can't even get to Piccadilly line. How does that make sense? No zebra crossing. No zebra crossing at all. It's absolutely horrible, man. I just want to make it to the Piccadilly line so I can get off at Hatton Cross and head off to the freaking Myrtle Avenue. Why is this so hard, like? Oh.
Because you're making it hard for yourself, you f***ing moron.
Oh my god. And that's why they say Heathrow is trash. Maybe not at connections, but at locating you to another public transport. The Queen's is up there, easy. But how am I gonna get to Piccadilly line? Does that make sense?
Now, to be fair, Heathrow, you've got some work to do. You've really got some work to do. How are you making me look like a Yes, I'm making it complicated for myself, but you're also making it complicated for me too. You're also part of it. Everyone has a part to play, right? You're making it complicated for me. Like, you should start displaying more signs for the like me, you know what I mean? To make it dumb-proof, so we'll know where the we're supposed to go. Like, I feel like Heathrow needs to be more considerate with adding more signs, so we'll know where the we're supposed to go. Now, this took me like, what, 45 minutes to find the one bloody line. The one bloody line just to get to one stop. So I feel like Heathrow, you got some work to do.
I'm getting, it's not frustration, it's stress. I am getting super stressed now, because the time is already burning off now.
I took an alternate route, crossing the road and turning right north towards Heathrow bus station. However, I ended up walking into St. George's Chapel, which was clearly not where I was supposed to go. Anyways, 500 years later, I made it to the Piccadilly line. As I have finally made it out of Hatton Cross, it is time for me to make my 9-minute walk over to Myrtle Avenue.
On the good note, I was complimented by that one lady. She said that I look like her son, exactly like her son, the same build, the same everything. I was like, wow, okay, made my day. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really say anything, but I ain't gonna lie to you, it made my day. It definitely made my day.
As I arrived at Myrtle Avenue, that's when I started to see Dan on the side wearing the Infinite Flight shirt. Now I was debating whether I should keep my mask on to show him what I look like or just show my face completely, and that's exactly what I did. I called out his name like 3 times to get his attention, and I said to him, I'm Murky Aviation. I'm Murky Aviation, I'm Anthony Johnson, and I don't think I said my full name, I just said I'm Anthony. He was surprised. He came in with the energy, but he was also surprised that I am Murky Aviation and I am black. Maybe that's his thoughts. Yeah, I mean, he was like, Murky Aviation? Murky Aviation. He was a very nice guy to chat to. Tall guy, by the way. We got to some talking about aviation stuff. Though I was nervous to chatting to him because when he was asking me if it was my first time spotting at Heathrow, I was like, yes.
Like who thief bread? Yeah, they like, yeah, yes boss.
But in reality, it was actually my second time spotting at Heathrow. I was spotting at that one petrol station, which is literally west of that same runway. That spot, it had some very bad obstruction, and I just wasn't able to get some aircraft out of it, you know what I mean? I honestly thought it was his aura that made me nervous to chat to as well. Like, bro, the aura! But it's more of me just being nervous to chatting to him. Come to think about it now, I'm calling him cute, which is weird. But hey, take it as a compliment though. After chatting to him, I did some plane spotting, and here's what I got for you guys to show. You see this? God, it's looking bare long, man. That's okay, I got my raincoat with me, so it's fine. No worries. I hate that, man. See, we share the same weather. Ireland and UK, we share the same weather, man. As I was spotting, others were just getting ready to head indoors. But before then, we had to get a group photo in. And as you can see, this is what the group photo looks like. Qatar Airways A380 just flying over our head, and you can see my face in 4K shown.
Everybody's about to leave now. I'm putting on that jacket and I'm staying outside because you know why? I've been through this weather before. I've been through this type of weather before.
Anyways, I headed over to the tree to get some shelter.
Right, so here I am underneath. Like I said, the show must go on, even if it's raining. Don't matter. Like,
once the weather calmed down, I went back out of the shelter to spot more aircraft.
My favorite aircraft of all time, the A350 coming in from Phoenix Sky Harbor in next we have a Lufthansa LH2474 Airbus A320neo coming in from München in Deutschland. Alright, so behind it we have a DAT Airbus A320, current engine option, the IAE engines, no livery, it's coming through right now. I don't know what certain Dreamliners, yeah? I mean, the ones with the Rolls-Royce engine, you hear some kind of like flute type noise when it's landed. It's very unique. I like it on the Dreamliner, man. It's very interesting, you know what I mean? It's an LHR Dreamliner. I don't know how it's still flying because of the conflict that's going on between Israel and Gaza. I don't support anybody. I don't do the politic thing.
I then took a small break from spotting until Mother Nature decided to come through for round 2. Oh my god, there's another rain coming through. Hold on, I need to get back in before that thing starts dropping. The tree didn't really do much justice providing much shelter, so my back was wet.
Man. I gotta suffer for the video, man.
I used my body to shield my soaking wet backpack, and thankfully it didn't affect my iPad. However, when I was taking out my fruit bowl, the raindrop stopped my recording, so I had to call quits and actually find proper shelter.
To find a spot where I don't have to deal with all this. Jesus! I'm at the subway, petrol station.
I grabbed a bite to eat at the subway while browsing on flight radar until I noticed a United 777-300ER on final. So I had to quickly leg it back to the spotting area to catch that. I am so glad I spotted this United 333 because it is so rare to even find it at Heathrow. Most of the time, you'll find it at airports like Frankfurt, Brussels, Taipei, Shanghai, or even Manila, or United hubs such as San Francisco, Honolulu, Guam, Washington Dulles, or Newark Liberty. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Now that I'm back outside at the spotting area, I debated whether I should head back to the subway to wait for the rain to stop entirely. But because there was so much more planes to catch, I decided to stay out for a while. And as the weather started to clear, more people started to turn up, and that's when I got to work. Right, time to get a good look of this beautiful Delta Skelter A330 Neo in the Team USA livery. It's coming through in a few.
LHR, Human Bangladesh, Air Mexico, Jao. We have the almighty, glorified BAE 146, the Airbus A380. That's a great name. It's coming in from Singapore. 9 Victor Sierra Kilo Whiskey. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna speed run through all this and just show you the planes that I've spotted. So first we got Selfish Airways on a 319 in the BEA retro livery. Then we got another Emirates A380 coming in from Dubai. 2 787s, one being Virgin Atlantic on the Dash 9 coming in from San Francisco. Another one being China Southern on their Dash 8s coming in from either Guangzhou or Daxing. Then we got 3 Airbus A320 Neos, one being Scandinavian Airlines coming in from Oslo, and 2 Aer Lingus Neos, both coming in from the same origin, Dublin, where I got my ride NSC, and the 6th A320 Neo in the fleet, NSF. Then we got 3 more Airbus A350s. First being Malaysia's Dash 900 coming in from Kuala Lumpur. Virgin Atlantic's Queen of Hearts coming in from LAX. Fun fact, this was the same A350 that I spotted 4 years ago when I was at Dublin during the pandemic. Iberia's A350-900 coming in from Madrid, which was the same aircraft that I've already flown on just a couple of months ago that year. The video will be out soon, so stay tuned. And finally, 2 747s, which are stars of this video. So the first one being Cathay Pacific Cargo on the Dash 400F coming in from Dubai World Central. And Korean Air's Dash 8 coming in from Seoul Incheon, which was the only passenger operated 747 at Heathrow. What a beast of an aircraft, man. Anyways, that's a wrap from spotting at Heathrow. Now time to head over to the city and gallivant there for 3 hours. By first going to the Piccadilly Circus and seeing some gay stuff. As you can see, they still ain't take down that LGBTQ flag thing. You're not representing the United Kingdom. Jesus Christ. Then eating sushi in front of the Shard.
Alright, so here I am about to chop the sushi
In the Shard, which is literally up there. God damn, look at how tall that building is.
So let me try out this one. Try this one out as well.
And finally taking the breathtaking breathtaking, stunning view of the London Bridge.
Alright guys, I wanted to get to the London Bridge and close up, but that's as close as I can possibly get with this one. But the next time I go to London, I will abuse it in the name of Jesus. Hey, yo! This is as close as I can get. Like I said, gang. But looks nice though, I'm gonna lie.
Afterwards, it is time for me to head back to the hotel and get ready for tomorrow.
The next day.
Alright, so here I am, airside, Stansted Airport. Very smooth, kind of. I had to take the fast track lane because I'm not bothered having to walk through a queue. But yeah, you guys have seen the videos of how to get around Stansted. You have to walk through the duty free, and then you're pretty much here, where you see a lot of overcrowded people sitting at the freaking seats that look like the ones you'd see at Dublin Airport Terminal 1 arrivals. Like,
so the last time I've been to this airport was back in 2009, the year of Michael Jackson's death. And I remember when we, as in my family, dropping off my sister to head back to Dublin. But that didn't go her way because, long story short, Stansted was being difficult with her bags. Being at a UK airport that is a second base of Ryanair is fascinating, but feels a bit strange, especially now after 15 years, since I'm now starting to encounter people movers and an extension bridge to an extension gates building. And also seeing the layout of information boards and gate numbers kind of reminds me of both Manchester's Terminal 3 and Birmingham. I mean, it's a UK airport, so what was I expecting? Anyways, Stansted doesn't just operate Ryanair flights, as they serve other airlines like Play, Pegasus, Jet2, because nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. EasyJet, Emirates, and soon to be Turkish. Alright, enough rambling, time to enter my Ryanair flight back home.
The nearest exit is an emergency. The exits are located on both sides of the aircraft at the front.
Now that we are airborne, it is time to conclude my whole flight experience by giving thanks to God for this wonderful opportunity where I met new faces during the meetup, including Dan from Infinite Flight. He even gave me 2 key tags, which I am forever grateful about. I enjoyed every single moment of this meetup, especially when most of the traffic were predominantly using runway 27 left for arrivals. I'm gonna rate this one a 7.8 out of 10. It would have been an 8.5 if it wasn't for me struggling to find the one line to get me there, and the annoying UK weather soaking me up. Would love to run it back at Heathrow with the community again, but of course there's other airports to discover, as the next meetup I will be attending with Infinite Flight will be Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, which I'm super excited to share with you lot, so stay tuned for that. With that being said, this has been your Captain AJ Murky here. Again, like this video, Ryanair slam the subscribe button, and speaking of Ryanair slam, enjoy this landing and take care.